Two teens face murder charges for the Sweet 16 party massacre that left 4 dead and 32 injured. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to ABG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have 2 Alabama teens who have been arrested for the murder of 4 people at a Sweet 16 birthday party. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to ABG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm one of normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. 2 Alabama teens have been arrested and face murder charges in the deadly rampage at a weekend Sweet 16 party in Dadeville, Alabama. Reik McCullough, age 17, and Travis McCullough, age 16, both of Tuskegee, were arrested Tuesday night and each faced 4 counts of reckless murder, said Sergeant Jeremy Burkett with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. The massacre Saturday night left 4 people dead and at least 32 others injured, with at least 15 teenagers who suffered gunshot wounds. Given the injuries, more charges will be filed, and both suspects will be charged as adults. Ooh. We've still got 4 that are in the hospital, 4 that are in critical condition. The carnage was one of at least 165 U.S. mass shootings with 4 or more shot, excluding a gunman, in the first 4 months of this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. Let's think about that. 165 U.S. mass shootings with 4 or more shot, meaning 4 more people shot, excluding the gunman. So they're not even including the gunman. Now this is the first 4 months of the year. January, February, March, April. First 4 months. Let's do the math. 165 divided by 4. That's at least 40 mass shootings. It's more mass shootings than it is days on the calendar in that particular month. This is ridiculous and it's outrageous, and something needs to be done about it now. The party celebrating Alexis Dowdell's 16th birthday was in full swing when gunfire erupted, witnesses said. Her 18-year-old brother, Phil Dowdell, was killed along with Marcia Emmanuel Collins, age 19, Shaw Unkvia Kiki Nicole Smith, and Corbin Damontre Holston, age 23. Whew, some names. For LaTanya Allen, what should have been a night of jubilation for her daughter's 16th birthday instead left a lifetime of anguish after the death of her 18-year-old son. What I'm going to do, share this video. CNN, they did an interview and all that. So I'm going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to tie this up in a bow, and we'll be out of here. So stay tuned right after this.
It's a nightmare. A nightmare. A nightmare that I don't wish on any parent, just to go in and to see my baby laying there, and a pour of blood.
A mother in mourning over the death of her young son, Phil Dowdell, killed in a mass shooting at her daughter's Sweet 16 party. Her daughter, 16-year-old Alexis Dowdell, tried to save her brother's life.
They cut the light on and they seen that it was his body laying right there. And then that's when everybody just broke down crying. And there was people laying outside in front. I had ran in and I had picked my brother up and I turned him over. And I was telling him, I was like, you fine. I was like, you gonna make it, you strong.
Police are asking the public for any information about the attack. They have released very little so far.
4 lives were lost in the tragic event that occurred here.
The DJ at the party told CNN that he did not see a fight or commotion before the gunfire began.
I just had to try to make sure everybody around me was safe, so I put a couple people under the table in front of me. The shots was letting off behind me.
LaTanya Allen was also shot. Earlier in the night, she'd warned the group that there were rumors of someone with a gun.
When I turned the lights on and I asked for his mic, and someone was saying someone was in there with a gun. So I got on the mic. I said, if anyone in here has a gun, then you need to leave because we're here to celebrate unless it's Sweet 16. We're not here for no drama or anything.
A talented senior with a football scholarship described as the hometown hero.
Phil just told me about a month ago. He said, Coach, if anything ever happened to me, even when I go to college, take care of my two sisters. I never dreamed that he was talking about this.
Another victim, 17-year-old Kiki Smith, set to attend the University of Alabama. She ran on the track team but was recently injured, so she took a role as a trainer.
She just had pulled ACL and couldn't run track, so she just came to help out.
Also killed Marciah Collins, a 19-year-old aspiring musician who took a gap year headed to Louisiana State in the fall, and Corbin Holston, a 23-year-old from Dadeville.
Lord, we pray that you would be with their parents, that they would be able to comfort them.
A small town of around 3,000 people held an emotional vigil.
These children had very bright futures, the ones that I knew from Dadeville. Very, very athletic, very humble children, very respectful children, smart.
He was everything that you would want in a son. He always did everything to make me happy.
Okay. The anguish on those faces is enough to tell you everything. You at a Sweet 16 birthday party, you know, my man, little sister was celebrating, partying, having a grand old time. And these two knuckleheads, probably brothers, decided they're gonna slide up on the party and get the cutting and shooting. Now, they have no true motive as to why the shooting took place. No real motive, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows anything, you know? We're still trying to get the pieces put together and figure this out. All I know is her older brother, you know, he was on his way, Phil, he was on his way to college and, you know, gonna have a starring role on the football team, you know what I'm saying? He was a very, very good football player, you know what I'm saying? And now it's all taken away from him. He's going to college in the spring. You know, he just wanted to celebrate his little sister and then roll out, you know what I'm saying? But you got these knuckleheads that come along and just take life away, like they're the ones that actually gave the life to that person. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is crazy. This is another situation where people not thinking. Now they're gonna try these two dudes as adults, which they should. I think nowadays, what they need to do is, I'm going as low as age 13. Take that shit all the way down to 13. You go out there and you shoot and kill somebody, try that kid as a grown ass man. I don't give a damn, dog. You know, number one, you shouldn't be out here shooting and killing people, okay? People need to learn how to take their anger and tuck it away, okay, and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, was it some sort of hate? You was kind of hating on my man? Because ironically, he was the one that got killed, you know what I mean? You know, two dudes, two chicks, you know what I'm saying? And everybody hanging out, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, one of them situations where it's just like, it shouldn't you know, it should have never happened, you know what I'm saying? You kind of feel like, you know, you don't need security, you know what I'm saying? You got your folks out there, everything all good. You know what I'm saying? My family had parties and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could slide up on us, just empty the clip, you know what I'm saying? I could just be caught in the crossfire just because I was there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it could have been anybody, you know what I'm saying? No one is actually exempt from going out and having a situation like that happen. And, you know, now everyone is all upset, stressing, going through what they're going through. And, you know, it's just like, you know, why would someone even want to do something like that and put themselves in a jam like that. So now we're looking at it as we got these two young men, okay, 17 and 16, right? They go out there, they do what they do, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, when you that age, generally, you know what I'm saying, you're looking to go do a crime. Nobody really talked to you about it or anything like that. Some people could have talked to you about it. You know what I mean? Somebody could have talked you up the line, you know what I'm saying? You know, you could have, asked for some advice, you know what I'm saying? They could have talked you up the line. Now, I'm guessing they was upset, they was pissed. They both couldn't have been upset and that pissed that you want to go out there and kill somebody, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a hit, somebody had an argument with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because, nowadays, these young kids, you can have an argument with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then they don't do nothing right away. But a couple months down the line, you know what I'm saying, they slide up on you and get you, you know what I'm saying? So it could have been a situation like that. Could have been some hate, you know what I'm saying? You hating on my man going to college, you know what I'm saying? Going to get on the football team, you ain't feeling the balls, you're going to take him out. You know what I'm saying? Anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? People are not really saying much, but it's one of those situations where nobody's thinking. Nobody's thinking any time. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these mass shootings that happen, and no one's really thinking about the consequences. They're just doing this shit. It's almost like they're motivated by a higher power, and that higher power told them, "Hey, go do what you gotta do. I got you." Like, there's a lot of weak ass people. Like I always talk about, you gotta be strong. You know what I'm saying? To make it to a certain point in life and understand that you ain't really been in trouble. Like, you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. You gotta have somebody praying for you. You gotta have somebody looking out for you. But you also gotta be strong. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out here and just think that everything is gonna be smooth and everything gonna work out for you and everything is gonna be great on your own, because it's not. You gotta have people looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, lining up with the Almighty himself, you know what I'm saying? And, just follow the rules and his attributes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You be all right. But people don't want to do that these days. People see that, like, in the tunnel, everybody got their own motives, their own whatever they want to do and how they want to do it. Okay, cool, go do what you got to do. But guess what? You're going to pay for it. You're definitely going to pay for it. And I promise you this. The McCulloughs, those two brothers, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be pissed about this whole situation for at least the first 5 years they in prison. At least the first 5 years. You getting at least 30 to life, okay? You got 4 body counts, bro. You might get the chair thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I know one thing. You just wasted your life. You 16 and 17 years old. And you go out here and you murder somebody and you kill 4 people. 4. You injured 32. You got 4 people already in critical condition. So if they don't make it, now that's 8 people. Bro, them 2 dudes they never get back out of jail. They done. They are done. Okay? This should be a lesson to all you young people out there watching this video. Stop reacting to every fucking thing that you see or hear. You don't have to react. You so worried about your ego, your pride, and everybody around you clowning you on this and clowning you on that. You know what I'm saying? So now you put yourself in the jam because of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Are they gonna be there when you need these dudes to help you get out? You know what I'm saying? Write you a letter, give you a phone call, put something on your books. No, they ain't doing none of that shit. You out. You out the game, cuz. We ain't thinking about you. Out of sight, out of mind. You know how that thing work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop doing the goofy shit. I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying young people in general. Start thinking about what you're doing before you're doing. Everything in life ain't Grand Theft Auto. It ain't a fucking video game, okay? It ain't a fucking video game. You gotta think about what you're doing before you do this shit. Because you definitely gonna pay for it. Oh, jail, sweet, it's easy. My homeboys be over there. Okay, it's sweet. All right, that's cool. Go to jail. I promise you, your ass will see a whole fucking light, a whole nother tune. I ain't gotta go to jail. No, that shit ain't nothing. That ain't for me. I know what I like and what I like to do. That ain't for me, bro. That ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I thank God I've never been there. You know what I'm saying? So think first before you make a move, okay? And everything will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Take a few seconds before you get all upset and mad. Think about the consequences before you do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you'll keep yourself out the mix. You want to go out there and knuckle the ball and fight the ball, by all means, go ahead fighting. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. I'm not saying that's what you got to do. But when you take somebody's life, you pick up the gun, you take somebody's life, now the life that you're taking away is your own life because you just killed somebody else's. Yeah, they dead, but guess what? You dead too. You in prison. Nobody thinking about you, cuz. You in prison. You in a box. You out of society now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's an unfortunate situation for these young brothers, but unfortunately, they don't have another chance to learn it or figure it out or do it all over again because it's a wrap for them. It's just basically a wrap. They're already trying you as adults, and they got 4 more people that's hurt, and you're gonna get some charges for them people that got hurt as well. So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. There'll be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself, on my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. On my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to ABG's POV. Do me a favor, head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Give me a like, give me a follow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing little skits here and there, you know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Basically news-related stories, so, you know, it could possibly be anything. So, you know, give me a look, give me a follow, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, let's have a dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Talk back and forth. You talk to me, I talk to you. Before you leave this video, hit the like button. Hit that like button, please. It pushes the channel forward, you know what I'm saying? We get more people out here to see the channel, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's the best. This is the best news outlet you could come to get the news that you need to get. All right. So with that being said, y'all know I love every single one of y'all. What I'm gonna do is head on over to TikTok and give you some more content, some YouTube Shorts content, some Instagram content, and some Twitter content. All right. So I'll see you guys a little later. I love every single one of y'all. Peace.